Yeah. Hey, what's good, LBK? Welcome to the Focus LBK show. This is your brother Robert Jenkins, and this, of course, is the What's Going On section. What's going on for the week of January 13th and beyond? That's January 13th, 2025. We're talking about Martin Luther King Day, talking about Black History Month events all month long. We're talking about pancakes, we're talking about Kwanzaa, talking about concerts, and more. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into some of the deets, as they say, the details on these. If you want to participate in a heartfelt celebration of the life and enduring legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, then meet us at the Roots Booker T. Washington Community Garden over there on 2109 Cedar Avenue on January 20th from 9 o'clock to 12. I almost said from 0900. I was about to say from 0900. From 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And then afterwards, you're going to get some lunch served over at the Roots Revitalization Center. So, if you need to get involved, contact Shirley Green, Miss Shirley Green at 806-535-2475. That is MLK Day at the Day of Service at the Roots Booker T. Washington Community Garden. Indeed. Now, of course, coming up... let's see, Saturday, February 15th, Lubbock Staple event. One of those That's So Lubbock events. The Lubbock Lions Club 73rd Annual Pancake Festival. Boom, y'all know it. Lubbock Memorial Civic Center. It's going to be Saturday, February 15th, 2025, starting at 7 a.m. Get up there and get some iconic pancake sausage and all the fixings, coffee, OJ, all that good stuff. Get you a nice little dinner with the family and participate in a local event Saturday, February 15th, 2025 at 7 a.m. That is the Lubbock Lions Club 73rd Annual Pancake Festival. Now, talking about some music and stuff like that, we got the Winter Jazz Concert coming up. Mr. Adam Hawley and band, cold-blooded jazz guitarist named Adam Hawley. I think he from out of LA. Is he from out of LA? I know he a PhD. He a doctor of music. He a doctor of jazz, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, on 20 February 2025, he gonna be at the Cactus Theater, 1812 Buddy Holly. Now remember this, because there's gonna be a chance for you earlier in the month of February to get some tickets to this event. We're gonna tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But yeah, that's the Winter Jazz Concert, Adam Hawley and Band, 20 February 2025 at the Cactus Theater. You can look at the flyer below down there in the show notes. Moving on, we got the Lubbock Con coming up February 22nd and 23rd of 2025. And you know what that is, up at the Lubbock Memorial Civic Center. It's kind of like you dress up comic book type show, Lubbock Con, you know what I'm saying? Where the characters and stuff, where they be dressing up and talking, having seminars and stuff like that. I imagine that's what they be doing. I ain't never been. That would be a good thing for us to go to and make some pictures though. Now, we might consider that. Another thing we want to tell you about is the Second Annual Kwanzaa Celebration. Now, in this life, y'all know it's important to focus on principles. In 2024, Mr. Leon Williams, Mr. Green, and Mr. Will Green and Mr. Shaun Harris illustrated this point by putting on the First Annual Kwanzaa Celebration. And as you know, Kwanzaa is a holiday built around the Nguzo Saba, or 7 principles. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? But never ones to rest on their laurels. The Kwanzaa Organizing Committee, the KOC, is proud to announce that the second annual Kwanzaa celebration will take place on February 22nd, 2025. The location is being finalized right now, as plans for the event are coming together quickly. The KOC have done a hot wash. That's what we used to call it when I was in the military. You do a hot wash. Basically, you look back at it and analyze it, see if you can make it better. But the KOC have done a hot wash of last year's event, and they are designing and streamlining this year's event to ensure constant improvement. So keep it locked in right here for further details on the 2025 Kwanzaa celebration. Now, next thing we want to let you know about the next item, or really the next several items on the What's Going On list. As y'all can hear, I know you hear that. That man, I got a little stack full of flyers, event flyers from the Patterson Library. They got a raft of events and programs coming up. Check it out. Now, we always know that the city of Lubbock always has dozens of events at its libraries across town for the whole family, and the Patterson Library in particular has events and programming for everybody in the community, from movies to story time to girls' night out. For example, they got the adult monthly movie. Celebrate National Sunday Supper Month by watching a movie about Sunday dinners. Patterson Branch Library, Saturday, January 11th at 4 p.m. 18 and older, kids welcome based on parents' discretion. Enjoy light refreshments. Light refreshments. Don't come trying to get your grub on. But I mean, you know, it's gonna be some movie type snacks, I imagine. Right, that's gonna be Saturday, January 11th at 4 p.m. at Patterson. Patterson also has the Left to Right Book Club, and that's going to be January 25th, 2025 at 2. The book is going to be Mary Not Broken. Yeah, I ain't going to read it to you. Y'all can go to their website and check it out. Another thing that Lubbock Public Library, specifically Patterson, is going to be doing is the Galentine's Day Party. Not Valentine, gal with a G like golf. Galentine's Day Party. That's going to be Thursday, February 13th, 4:30 to 6 p.m. All ages. Grab your favorite gal pal and join us for crafts, photo booths, fellowship, and more. At the Patterson, Galentine's Day. Patterson Branch Library Story Time. They always had that Tuesday at 10 a.m. Y'all can go and check that out. Ages 0 to 5 years. And they have the Robin's Nest Tutoring event, free tutoring for a variety of subjects every Saturday, 1 to 5 at Patterson and Godicke. Yeah, so get on out there and peep out. Patterson Library and the rest of the City of Lubbock's public libraries, they have more things than you can even imagine or make time for. They're just doing it. They're out there making it. They're getting it done. So go peep them out. Now, next we got, next in line, we got the Rhythm and Rhyme open mic night. I'm a poet and I know it. At least I think I know it. Trying to show it. But anyway, I know y'all remember back in November, we had the Focus LBK show in collaboration with the Roots Historical Arts Council and Ricky Sherfield from Real Deal Designs. We put on the inaugural Rhythm and Rhyme open mic night. We had a great event with a real nice vibe, and a goodly little crowd of talented folks came out and spit their poetry, rapped, recited Bible verses, and talked about whatever was on their mind and their heart too. And we decided we're going to hold our second iteration in mid-March. Now, we don't have a date just yet, but you know it's going to be at Cavil's at the museum. But we don't have a date yet, of course, because we were thinking about doing it in February. We're like, man, it's so jam-packed in this February. We was like, maybe we should put it out in March. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be in mid-March sometime. But be on the lookout. If you or somebody you know like to get on the mic and spit or sing, karaoke, or show your own original music, or sing, however you want to do it, man, whatever you like to do, this is a real cool, laid-back, accepting crowd. Come on out and peep it out. Now, continuing at Cavil's, on February 7th, they gonna have First Friday Art Trail up at Cavil's. Now, I know y'all know what F-Fat is. Fat. Not baby fat, fat. But anyway, y'all remember how earlier we talked about the Adam Hawley concert that's coming up on February 20th? Well, a couple of weeks before that, on Friday, February 7th, you're going to have a chance to win tickets to that very same much anticipated musical exhibition. You got bass lady Supreme Joy Harris going to be performing, you know, her own little funky signature blend of music standards and original compositions. And not only will you be able to jam out with this multifaceted diamond of the plains, but there's also going to be a food truck, barbecue. I believe they might have other stuff on there. It's going to be a special drawing. Now get this, the special drawing to win 2 tickets to the Adam Hawley concert. And you'll be able to get 1 ticket for $5 and 5 tickets for $20. But you got to be there to win. You must be present to win the drawing. So come on out. First Friday Art Trail at Cavil's, Joy Harris jamming on the bass, and get a chance to win tickets to that Adam Hawley concert. $5, you might get a chance to win. Tickets cost $50, you know what I'm saying? So $100 worth of tickets, you get a chance to win for $5. 5 chances to win for $20. I'm gonna be there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn my money in now. Now, also, coming up, this is a very special event. This is something that we at the Focus LBK crew are gonna be putting on in February. February 8th. It's called Village Picture Day. That's Village Picture Day, February 8th. Now, we recently talked with Mr. LaCarl Richardson and Mr. Cosby Morton on the podcast, and these two gentlemen really had us thinking about the village. I say not the M. Night Shyamalan movie, talking about the East Lubbock village back in the pre-segregation days. But anyway, we thought it would be a good cool thing to produce a documentary about the village. But we realized that we gonna need a lot of help from the community to do this, and so that's why we want to put out the call to all y'all out there. Bring in y'all pictures of your family life and times here in the LBK. And we really looking for pictures from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. But if anything pre-1990, bring it in. We could use that. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to help us out, bring those pictures in. The goals of what we're trying to do here at this event is twofold. First, we want to take pictures of you and your family. So when you come up there, be looking good. Have on your best stuff, or how you want to look. Whatever you feel is fly, and we're going to take monochrome pictures. That means timeless black and white for all y'all out there that's unaware. Anyway, we're going to take those timeless monochrome photos of you, and we'll make sure that everybody gets a print. I'm thinking about I don't know what size print, that's to be determined, but you're going to get a literal print to take, not take home with you, but you can come pick it up. So in other words, you're going to have a real tangible asset. I know that's not really the definition of asset. A picture is not an asset, but I think it's an asset. It's a feather in your cap. It's something you can pull out sometime to keep you strong and ground you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we want to make these pictures for y'all. So you come out and get your monochrome, stylish, timeless monochrome photo, and also get this. Bring in your photos of your folks back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even the 90s. Nothing after the 90s though. Everybody remember that. But bring in those pictures and we'll scan them so we can use them in the documentary, which of course is going to be all about the village, the close-knit, walkable community that East Lubbock used to be back in the years before desegregation. So if you would like to get monochrome photo prints made of you and the family, come out to Cavil's on February 8th, 2025, and bring some of them old pics with you too. We're gonna put out more details to follow, of course. Now, speaking of things that used to happen in the 80s and 90s, who out there remembers Spring Fusion? As my grandpa would say, Sprang Fusion. I don't know why, man. Grandpa and them, they don't ever say ing nothing, ing nothing. It's sprang, brang. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the Sprang Fusion reboot talent show. Now, 70s, 80s babies out there, I'm sure y'all remember the original Spring Fusion talent show from the 90s, but if you don't remember it, imagine a huge community-wide talent show with trophies and bragging rights. The 100 Black Men of West Texas definitely remembers the Spring Fusion talent show fondly, and that's why they have decided to run it back with a 2025 feel. Imagine a mix between Showtime at the Apollo and a Def Comedy Jam. Yeah, that's going to be a good time indeed. So details are going to be forthcoming on that one as well. But look for the event around mid-April 2025. Man, LBK, I feel like we just ran down a pretty good... You know what? Hold up. I ain't finna close it out. Like Teddy Riley say, you know what? It ain't over. The party not over. Because I just thought about something. I got something else coming up for you. We talked about Kwanzaa. We talked about Spring Fusion. What I got? I got something right here. And I am looking carefully to tell y'all what it's going to be. Oh, yeah. You're going to have a night of Nubian networking hosted by Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Omicron Epsilon Lambda chapter. Wow, that's a mouthful. Omicron Epsilon Lambda chapter and the Lubbock D9 organizations. Thursday, February 27th, 2025, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Texas Tech Innovation Hub, the Texas Tech University Innovation Hub. That's at 3911 4th Street. Over there at a little pass between Indiana and Slide on 4th Street. Yeah, so come out and mix and mingle with professionals from across the area in all career paths. Be prepared to leave inspired and invigorated. That's the night of Nubian networking. That's kind of funky. I ain't gonna lie. The night of Nubian networking. Coming out. Come on out to that. Let me see. I think I got something else for y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, I do got something. Check it out. On the 28th of February 28th, 2025, Delta Sigma Theta gonna be having a Black History exhibition for the culture at the Texas Tech University Allen Theatre. Gotta spell it with the R-E, theatre. No, it's theater. But anyway, that sound dope too. The Delta Sigma Theta Black History exhibition for the culture at the Texas Tech University Allen Theater. That's gonna be on February 28th, 2025, the 28th. In a few weeks coming up here. Okay, so now I think that is all I got. Yeah. All right, LBK. Man, that was a plethora of events. Like I said, a veritable smorgasbord of stuff going on. So we want to see y'all out here. Y'all come on out. Support these events, man. If you don't support these events and you don't come out, don't be mad if they go away. And also, don't be sitting around saying, ain't nothing, Lubbock ain't got nothing going on. Yeah. Well, if you don't come out to it, you wouldn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So come on out. See this good stuff that everybody putting on, man. We want to see your face, and we hope you might be happy to see ours too. Anyway, we out, LBK. This has been the Focus LBK Show. What's going on for the week of January 13th and beyond. All right, peace.